This is Neil with Carolina Cycling News, and I'm here with Bryant Young. Now, Bryant just finished the Paris Mtn TT, but Bryant, I think, a little bit different than everyone else here. He has got a little modification to his blue bike. Bryant, tell us about your bike and what you're up to here.
Yeah, so this bike's a Blue. It's their new SL model, their SL. And Blue's a sponsor for Amputee in Action this year. And in order to keep up with Neil and other guys, I have to be able to get out of my saddle. So we made this modification where we just put a speed play pedal on the bottom and have a carbon fiber tube on the bottom bracket and the top, and then I just snap in with my socket, and it allows me to transition from the saddle to out of the saddle when I'm climbing or accelerating. So it's a game changer.
Now tell me, what is your purpose out here before? You've been out here training, but you've been having to stay in the saddle when you've been climbing?
Yeah, so up until 2 days ago, I've been doing Paris Mtn in the saddle. And I've been out my best time's about 16:34. But that's not going to. I'm trying to make the U.S. Paralympic team, and in order to compete internationally, you can't be in your saddle. You got to get out of your saddle. So we had to make a modification so I can match accelerations, and once we get about 8% grade, we got to be able to get out and get going. So.
Now you've got a mast that runs from the top tube down to the bottom bracket. How is that mounted? How is that produced?
Yeah, so my prosthetists made this. They did a custom mold of the bottom bracket, and then they put this tube in. This is a special resin that attaches here, and believe it or not, good old zip ties. I had just duct tape a couple days ago, but we prettied it up with some electrical tape. And other than that, it stays on just because of how it sits on the bottom bracket. And then we had this custom clamp. This clamp can actually adjust up and down. So when I transition to my time trial bike, I can move it over there and get the height just right. Once it's in, we tighten it into place, and the pedal's on there, and we're good to go.
Now you've said this is your third day using this different mast setup. How is it for you? You mentioned transitioning. Is it a difficult transition, or how's your?
It's not difficult. It's just a ton of balance. So instead of, I guess like you would do it, and I don't remember. I've been an amputee for 25 years. There's no balancing with your feet. So it's all what you can balance on your residual leg and then on your arms. So that's where it is for me.
You mentioned you're trying to get on the Paralympic team.
That's right.
What is some of the goals you have there? Like, is there a time standard you have to meet?
Yeah. So in June we'll have nationals. We're run by the UCI, and we go out to Bend, Oregon again like last year. And there's a national standard you have to make. Last year I missed the talent pool by 10 seconds. So we're trying to, at minimum, get the 10 seconds. I'd rather hit the national standard and be on the national team. So.
All right. Well, good luck out there.
Thanks, Neil.
This is Neil from Carolina Cycling News, and we're out of here.